Hey guys, just so you know, when if schedule changes, I do upload. I think I'm gonna be mostly making Spider-Man content and like relevant stuff. So like talking about like new Marvel shows, talking about like Marvel CGI and stuff like that, and plenty more. Talking about like Spider-Man and stuff, and like further detailing my vision of Spider-Man and his vision of the villains. And of course, it's just not gonna be that. I'm also gonna explain in detail more about my version of Batman that I would try to create if I was given the chance. And I would also talk about upcoming DC projects, DC shows, DC movies, DC games, DC mobile games, stuff like that. And I'll also do a little bit of memes, like make some memes here and there, maybe make a collection of memes I made or have borrowed from other people and compile them in a compilation and upload it. Now, of course, that last one will take some time because I will need to go to the web YouTube studio and then have to change the music of it, so then that way it's not copyrighted. But and I don't think I'm making any money off this, but I still just don't want, like, in the off chance, very very off chance, I do become successful on YouTube and I don't delete my old videos, and then a lot of people watch my old videos and stuff like that. But it's like copyrighted because of that music. I don't want that to happen, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But just in case, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Um, but yeah, and I don't know if, never mind. It's just something about another video, but I do have a little idea for my version of Spider-Man, and it is pretty cool. Hence, it's still in my head being worked out. But first of all, Sable, and Roxanne will be in it. The Avengers will also be in it. There will be Tony Stark, just a different version. It will deal with. I'm gonna contain it, but it will deal with a lot of interesting things. It's gonna have a lot of conflicts and stuff, and we're gonna see my vision of Spider-Man be pushed to the very edge. Like, he's gonna have to deal with a lot of villains and being attacked a lot. And yeah, and it does take a hit from Sonic Forces, weird enough. It takes his one aspect from that and fixes it in my way that I would want it to happen, and then it like magnitudes it, makes it bigger, and it makes it better, and it makes it more, it makes it more in depth. And we're also gonna see how the people react, how we will like how many people have died, how many people are protesting against Sable for not doing enough. And there is gonna be a new villain. I don't know if I mentioned him in my previous video, but he's kind of like he's kind of like the Taskmaster from this PS4 game mixed with Moon Knight, like meshed together in the one character. Like, he wears a hood and he has a mask. It's a robotic mask. He has a robotic chest, and the whole power source is in the middle. But instead of just being direct in the middle, it's also spread out. He doesn't have a cape. His hood cannot come off. He uses guns. He uses like these red. He uses like guns, and they shoot like red bullets, and they do a lot of damage. They can like go through steel. They can actually go through around 6 buildings and still kill somebody if it manages to hit somebody. Regular bullets don't do any damage to him. He's completely immune to those. He also has a part of Spider-Man, like he has fast reflexes. And he also has this whiplash thing, kind of like the thing that Iron Man's villain had, except this one he stole from the Underground group. And basically it's like a whiplash, an electric whiplash, but he uses that purple energy and that modified technology, and he pairs that with his fast reaction skills. So then that way he does even more damage. And also, this version of Spider-Man has a Mega Punch. Kind of. Basically, you know how like Miles Morales' Spider-Man can do like a electricity punch? Well, this version of Spider-Man can also kind of do that, except his is teal, and it does way more damage. Way more damage. And also, he can stomp on the ground, and then it'll have electricity go all around the floor. It'll paralyze. No, it'll temporarily stop half the enemies that will hit, and then the other half just get knocked out. And yeah. He also uses that in his webbing, so that way basically when he uses it, his webs are made of that electricity. It basically fuses his webs with that energy. So then that way, it's like the webs, but the color is replaced with teal. And if you try to break out, it immediately electrocutes you. And this webbing can have enough energy for up to 5 years. So yeah, and so it is really strong. I don't think I've explained his costume too much, and I don't know, yeah, and I will be doing a little. I think I did, but he kind of also has the ability of a couple version of Ben 10's Omnitrix. The ability to scan enemies, but instead of like allowing him to become that person, it tells Spider-Man all of their weaknesses, stuff like that. So it is really cool, and I will be working on it for a long time, so expect that in the future. Bye.